Hey, what's up, guys? I know you guys want me to do some more vlogs and stuff like that, so now is a good time to do one. I just finished, I just got done taking a shower after going and doing all this crap in the garden today, so I was just going to give you guys a quick view of what my garden looks like for anyone that cares about that kind of stuff. Alright guys, so this is the walk through the garden real quick. We're not real quick necessarily, but this is the walk through the garden. So let me actually back up for a second here. So here's the garden. It's pretty wide, reasonably wide, I guess, for the back of a house in a residential neighborhood. As you can see, we got the neighbor's house in the back right there. And then we got our other neighbors. These are the ones I hate over here next door. Except for one daughter. She's pretty good because she comes and plays with Gabby, so she's not too bad. But anyway, so here's the garden. Here's my jankety ass door. My brother's supposed to help me fix this up, although I don't think I need to. The doors we put on, they were, you know, straight up, but now it started sagging a little bit here. So, but as you can tell, what we did with the fence though is we took two boards, one on each side, one here and one there. We put them together. We put this wire in between and he staple gunned these things together, screw them in, one of the two. I think there were some screws in there. So we screwed these things together with like that. That's how we got this nice little look. I looked this up online actually. That was a good idea that someone had. So let's go ahead and get up in this mug. So this is what I did today. So first off, actually, this is a good indication of, for the most part, what was going on. So the grass in the garden was about this tall. If it gives you a good perspective, it's about like half the size of the fence. So this entire garden was covered like that in that grass. So I basically had to come through here, weed whack the hell out of this stuff. Those are some like tomato, for tomatoes and stuff like that. Put the tomatoes plants in between there, just let them hold up, not drag all over the ground. But yeah, so that's all I did. So I went through here and I freaking weed whacked the hell out of this thing. Then I used the push mower to push mow it. And then for each one of these little areas here, this is where we grow our corn. Hopefully it'll grow good this year. But oh man, I went through and I'll show you my compost pile next. But my compost pile, fortunately, it was good enough where the old grass and leaves turned into soil. So I was able to use a lot of this stuff, and there's a lot of worms in these things, which makes it awesome. That tells you it's good soil, and it's very soft. Probably about the softest soil I've had that hasn't been bought out of a bag from Home Depot. So I don't think I'm actually going to buy any soil at all. We're just going to go buy plants, and we're going to get hooked up. So these are the these are the main areas. So usually our corn's usually right there. We usually do, like here, we usually do cucumbers in this one here. This is usually cucumbers. This one is usually, or carrots. Carrots or cucumbers. This one's either carrots or cucumbers as well. This last one on the end, last year I did pumpkins. So pumpkins is what we'd be putting in there probably again this year. And then the big one over here, usually we had two. If you can tell, the one back there, that actually, we're not digging that one up this year. I didn't put any stuff in there, but we're going to try to scale back a little bit this year. Because we weren't very successful last year with growing anything, but things might be different with her mom being home and me being working from home. Gives us better opportunity to go and water and stuff like that. So, but either way, so this is in here. We usually plant like tomatoes, lettuce. Basically a few different things we plant in there. So that's what we're gonna do this year too. So this is what literally I spent 5 hours doing this today. My back is killing me. I was telling Gabby's actually here too, inside the house. They were swimming in the swimming pool, but I was telling Gabby today and my wife that today was the first day that I actually feel like really old. Probably about the oldest I've ever felt after doing yard work or something like this. So yeah, there's this jankety ass thing. We gotta kind of push to close it like that. See. And then push it in, and now it's locked in. So the wind won't even necessarily lock this free. That's why I'm kind of debating even having my brother help me try to fix that. Because before we'd have to use this thing here to tie it up. We'd have to tie this thing through the hole to basically lock the fence in place. But now there's not going to be a strong enough wind, I don't think, to be able to knock that loose. So we're going to walk over real quick to the compost pile, if you will. It looks pretty nasty right now, which it should, and there's a lot of like mosquitoes and shit floating around here. But this is the compost pile, guys. So basically, you can tell right there, see, that's the leaves. Some rotting leaves, and I just heard something move. I'm not sure what that was, maybe a chipmunk. Oh, a bird. And so these are where I dump when I do, like, when I mow the grass. And it's actually long enough to get clippings. I usually dump them here. So, and then basically turn this as often as I can. And then if you look in there, see, it ends up turning into mulch or dirt, basically. And it's some really good stuff because it's natural. So it's not like manure or anything like that, but it's the next best thing. Like I said, there was a lot of worms in this stuff, which means that's some good soil, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That was my day today, man. This is the rest of my yard over here. Trying to show too much here because the house isn't too bad, I guess, but we got that's the house right there. There's a add-on in the back, and we got the slate roof, slate shingles or whatever on the back. In my car, my nice little car right there with the garbage cans in front of it. But yeah, so this is the backyard though, man. There's a lot of room back here. The neighbor's house that they've basically spent time redoing. They had a bunch of fence and crap back here before that they took down, which is great. So now it looks like a normal house again, not like some farmhouse. But yeah, so this is my yard, man. This is my whole yard right here. This is when I say I gotta cut the grass, I gotta take the riding mower and cut through all this stuff. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, show you guys real quick. I can't show you over it, but last time I looked in here, these stupid birds, they literally planted they made a nest right here. Like, how dumb can you be? It's as close to the ground as possible. Stupid. But last time I looked in there was actually 2 baby birds breathing. Like, you can see their heads were down and their bodies were fluctuating, so you can tell they were breathing. They were still alive, so I don't know if they moved yet or not, but when we were looking in there was birds that were getting all mad, like they were making a lot of noise when they saw us looking over in the nest. So, you know, but anyways, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the quick little walkthrough. Look at that bird. Look, now they like the garden. See, there's 2 of them in the garden right now, one on the fence and one's inside. They're like, oh yeah, it's hooked up, dog. You got it all nice. And now they're looking for the worms though. Hey, you better leave those worms alone. You better leave those worms alone. I'll beat you, bird. Yeah, you better run. You better run, dog. Tell your friend to get up out of my garden. Look at him trying to be all sneaky. Get out of my garden. Yeah, that's right. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the quick little garden walkthrough. If there's anything else interesting to show you in the future related to my house, I will be sure to... Oh, you know what? Actually, let me show you real quick. So how we put this thing together. So we nailed, you should be able to see actually here, we actually nailed through the wood here. I can't remember. Oh yeah, we did it at an angle. So we did it at an angle into these big posts. These big posts are actually, not all of them. I don't think we did that for all of them. These are kind of hard to see. Some of them are easier to see than the others. Oh yeah, so here we go. So what we did is we dropped these things into cement. We dug, I bought a post hole digger, and we dug like 2 feet or whatever into the ground, because that's kind of like the minimum that you need to prevent it from like freezing and cracking and all that shit or whatever. So we dug like 2 feet in the ground with the post hole digger, and we put like some round cylinders in there, and then my brother helped mix up some cement, and we dumped the cement in there. So these things are cemented in the damn ground. These things aren't going anywhere. So unless the wood rots, which in theory it should not, because it's basically we bought the type of wood that you're supposed to use for outdoor projects like this. So look at this, look at this, what happened here? The fence cracked. That's not good. But the board was warped to begin with, If you see that, the board was already warped, so that's not good. That's why you try not to buy warped wood, I guess. Damn. All right, but yeah, so that's I guess that was the last thing I wanted to show you guys. So hope you guys appreciate that. And again, if there's anything else, any other outdoor things I would want to show you in the future, I'll be sure to do that. All right, guys. So till next time, dude. Take care. Take care, guys.